Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. I'm not entirely sure what we'll dive into tonight, but I felt a strong nudge to come on and share some messages that might resonate with someone out there. I'll start by shuffling the Energy Oracle cards. Remember, these readings are timeless, so whenever you come across this, there's likely something in it just for you. That said, your own intuition is your ultimate guide. Use it as your compass when interpreting these messages. Take only what truly resonates with you and aligns with your inner voice. I'm going to start shuffling the cards and tuning into the energy. Tonight feels unusually calm, almost like the eye of a storm, which makes sense given the energetic roller coaster many of us have been on lately. It seems like you've been feeling the collective's ups and downs and the experiences of those around you. With the community card showing up upright, it looks like the spirit guides want us to focus on this theme. Let's dive in and see how the people and environments around you might be influencing your energy. As I was getting ready for this reading, I received a message that the energy around you is undergoing a purification process. This isn't just about your physical environment, though you might feel prompted to cleanse your space. Specifically, it seems someone might be guided to clean their living area, particularly the room where you sleep. Washing your sheets or blankets could be particularly beneficial. It's a bit specific, but if you've felt this nudge, it could be important. Also, consider finding ways to freshen the air in your space, especially where you rest. You can use any cleansing rituals that resonate with you. Personally, I enjoy burning sage and recently found sage incense sticks that really lift the energy in my space. Find what feels right for you. It seems there may be some stagnant energy in your environment, which could be affecting your sleep, making you feel restless at night or dampening your motivation, especially if you work from home. While these issues can have many causes, it's worth considering if clearing your space might help you find a better rhythm and routine. My guides are showing me that this clearing isn't just about your physical space. It's also happening within your social circle. I'm getting chills, and it feels like this is the core message behind today's reading. Just like you'd clean your space by washing bedding and tidying up to clear the air, your spirit guides and higher self are working on purifying your social environment. This isn't a negative thing. It's something you've actually called in at a higher level. While you might notice shifts or disruptions in your social circle, and it could trigger questions like, why is this happening? Why now? It's important to understand that your higher self is guiding this process. This purification is affecting not just friends, but also family members and romantic partners, and it may feel like there's an energetic disconnect. You might experience this as feeling out of sync or less connected with certain people, which could lead to some physical separation. I sense there might be someone in your life, a friend, family member, or partner, who has been carrying a lower, negative energy. Your guides are now saying it's time to cut the cords with this person. They were in your life for a reason, but now it's time for them to step back as you continue your journey. I'm seeing an image of a bird being nudged out of the nest to learn how to fly, and spiritually, that's what's happening with this person in your life. They're being pushed out to learn how to do their own inner work and stand strong spiritually, just like that bird discovering its own wings. This push is meant to help them find their own way to elevate their vibration. It seems that this person might have been leaning on you as a bridge to their own spiritual connection. Even if they don't seem particularly interested in spiritual topics, they might express that being around you brings them happiness or makes them feel better. They might say things like, "Talking to you makes me happy," or "You always make me smile." These are clues to how they've been drawing on your energy and support. It's perfectly fine to have wonderful people in our lives who bring us joy and positive feelings. However, with this particular person, it feels like they were using you as a bridge to their own happiness. The tricky part is, they might not even have been aware of this, and thus, didn't fully appreciate or thank you for your support. I sense that you might have felt quite used or taken advantage of by this situation. For some of you, this energetic cleansing might not be about a specific person at all. It could be related to a job or an opportunity that didn't pan out. Whatever it is, know that you're being protected by a higher power. There's a saying, rejection is divine protection, and it rings true here. Since you're someone who keeps your heart open, you can trust that what's leaving your life is making way for what's meant to come in. As I was talking, the Goddess of the Moon card flew out in the reverse position. I'm also picking up on something related to someone's hair. It might be long or just uniquely beautiful. It feels like there's a divine feminine energy connected to this. Remember, divine feminine and divine masculine refer to energies rather than specific genders. We all have both energies within us, and they can relate to our inner selves, our relationships, or even our environment. These readings are meant to resonate with your own intuition. With the Goddess of the Moon reversed, especially if you connect with the divine feminine energy, there's something significant happening with your sacral chakra, which is all about receptivity. I'm also tuning into the angel number 1313, which signals an energy shift. This could impact your romantic life, hinting that a powerful soulmate or twin flame might be on their way into your life. When you're filled with positive energy in body, mind, and soul, you welcome experiences with ease and grace. What a lovely message. As we talked about the sacral chakra, the center of receptivity, openness, and connection to yourself and your physical body, you're clearly focused on nurturing this inner energy. With the Goddess of the Moon card reversed, it's like this powerful energy is turning inward. However, it's important to note that as you focus on your inner self, some people might feel disconnected. This could involve multiple people. You might find that people respond differently to your choice to embrace and cultivate this goddess energy within, this sensual, open, and receptive inner state. Some will be drawn to it, feeling a strong magnetism, while others might feel triggered. They're picking up on the energy shift, especially with the angel number 1313, and may notice that you're redirecting your focus from them back to yourself. The word control is coming through, suggesting that this shift might be challenging for them to handle. Whether intentionally or not, this person is showing that they've been trying to control you in some way. I'm picking up on the phrase subtle manipulator. I don't usually channel messages with a negative tone, but it seems there's someone in your life, either platonically or romantically, who has been subtly manipulating you. They may have unconsciously used you as a bridge to their own spiritual connection or positive feelings, all while failing to appreciate you properly. It's like you felt used and undervalued by this person. You didn't need to cut them off. You simply redirected your energy towards self-love, listening to your intuition, and staying present. This shift didn't sit well with them. They might have even tried to steer you away from your own guidance for a while. As a result, they may have pulled away, disconnected, or dropped communication. I'm hearing calling your bluff. So if someone recently pulled back or left your life when you started focusing on yourself, be cautious not to react to any lingering energy they might be sending your way. It almost feels like they're trying to manipulate you energetically, though it might be unintentional, by pulling back their communication or presence. Their aim could be to make you feel like you need to apologize, reach out, or give them more of your time and energy, despite your strong focus on self-care right now. If you don't engage with their attempt to draw you back in, they may eventually come back into your life because they're the ones bluffing. It's a bit of a strange message, but it seems they're testing you by withdrawing or stopping communication. This behavior feels quite ego-driven and superficial. If you're drawn to this reading, you might already sense or recognize this dynamic, either consciously or subconsciously, and understand what's really going on. The Compromise card from the Ask Angels deck suggests that this person's hidden intention is to make you give in and reach out to them. Energetically, they seem desperate, but in the real world, they might come across as distant or cold, creating a confusing and complex dynamic. You might find yourself dwelling on this situation more than you'd like, even though you consciously know you don't want to invest more time or energy into it. The strangeness you're feeling is the disconnect between their true intentions and their outward behavior. They're trying to make you think they're indifferent or distant, hoping you'll reach out and compromise. But underneath, they're actually feeling quite desperate and are testing you by pulling away. As someone who is highly intuitive, you might feel frustrated when there's a mismatch between how someone is behaving and how they're truly feeling. This disconnect can be irritating because you sense something isn't quite right, but it's hard to pinpoint exactly what's off. You can tell that this person isn't being authentic. Their actions or words don't align with their true emotions or energy. In some cases, they might have had ulterior motives, perhaps wanting something from you that didn't feel fair or right. It's like they were trying to push against the natural flow of energy. For example, they might have sought a romantic commitment when they weren't really ready for it, leading them to pull back or disconnect. For others, they might have demanded more of your time or attention, creating an imbalance in the energy exchange. It felt like they were asking for more than they were giving, and yet they seemed unaware of this imbalance. With the Magician and the Mirror reversed and Storm Warning reversed, it seems like you may have had a significant soul connection with this person, possibly a twin flame or soulmate. At the start, it felt natural to open up and let down your guard with them. However, it's important to clarify that when I say twin flame or soulmate, I'm referring to a deep soul similarity. This person could be part of your soul family, though this might not apply to everyone. If this feels more like a karmic connection for you, that's valid too. For some of you, this person shares a soul frequency similarity with you, making it easy to connect deeply at first. However, in the physical world, they might have been operating on a more superficial or ego-driven level, not fully engaging with that deeper soul connection. This might explain why it's been challenging now that they're pulling back or disconnecting. You may have shared personal secrets and aspects of your life with them, and while you both may have brought peace to each other at times, there was an imbalance where they were taking or asking for more than they were giving. I'm picking up that they haven't fully appreciated what you've done for them energetically, because they tend to see things only on the surface. They're going to come to realize that you provided them with much more emotional and energetic support than they ever gave you credit for. They might not have this realization yet. It could be something that happens in the near future. Right now, they might still be hoping you'll reach out and make amends, almost trying to draw you back into their orbit. They haven't done the deeper introspection needed to see that they've been taking more than they've given, especially on an emotional and energetic level. They're likely going to experience some form of spiritual awakening or emotional wake-up call. This realization will hit them hard, making them understand the true depth of your connection. With adjacent possibilities reversed, it feels like they'll come to see your connection as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that they let slip away. If you don't react to their subtle attempts to manipulate your energy and try to get you to reach out, and instead stay in your open, relaxed, and receptive state, they're going to have a major realization. I see them almost rushing back to reconnect, and it might happen sooner than you expect. With the acceptance card reversed and the love card appearing, it seems like their actions or behavior have created a separation they'll struggle to accept. It's almost as if they've self-sabotaged the situation, but ultimately, they won't be able to accept being apart from you. The love between you is going to break through and make them rethink their stance. With the Five of Swords reversed, it's clear that while this person has been in a self-sabotaging mindset, walking away and creating separation, they're now shifting towards wanting to compromise and reconnect. It's like they're making a complete turnaround, going from wanting to walk away to desperately seeking to re-enter your life and resolve the separation. Today's video picks up on a message that almost interrupted the last reading. It's fascinating how those energetic interruptions appeared right at the end, which connects with the magic of 1111. Interestingly, the card came out reversed. We'd been discussing your spirit guide's efforts to cleanse and purify with the video titled Decluttering Your Life Energetically. This theme might have impacted your relationships, particularly if someone romantic recently disconnected or walked away. At the end of the reading, it's as if a fresh wave of love energy swoops in, wanting to make a beautiful entrance into your life. For some of you, this new energy might be coming from the same person we discussed earlier, but in a completely different, more positive state. If it is the same person, they might appear transformed, either from their unhealed or healed state. However, for many of you, this could be someone entirely new. It might be a new person you haven't met yet, or a past connection reappearing in a new light. As always, these readings are here to connect with and confirm what your own intuition is already telling you. Your intuition is your true guiding compass, leading the way in your life. So, as promised, we're diving deeper into that new love energy in this follow-up reading. It's interesting. What came through was the phrase, "get out of the way," as if their higher self is telling any obstacles or barriers to move aside, allowing them to fully connect with you in the physical world. This is happening more at an unconscious, higher self level, rather than something they're consciously aware of. However, if this person is someone from your past who knew about other romantic interests in your life, they might be more aware of these obstacles. In that case, get out of the way could be quite literal, with them hoping to clear the path so they can make their move or offer to you. The World card appearing upright signals a significant phase of soul expansion for you. It feels like you've undergone multiple awakenings, each elevating you to a new level of understanding and growth. This continual process of expansion is central to your soul's journey. The reason this is coming up now is that this connection seems to be closely tied to your soul mission. It's almost as if you can only draw this person into your life and connect with them once you've reached a certain stage of personal growth, like unlocking a new level in a game that allows you to engage with them. This connection carries a potent spiritual energy described by your guides as the spark or a powerful spark. Just like a spark can ignite a beneficial fire, warming and nourishing, it also has the potential to become overwhelming or destructive if not managed properly. The intensity of this connection can either lead to profound, shared growth or trigger deep-seated wounds. If you've experienced past connections with this person, it might have been because the depth of your spiritual bond brings unresolved issues to the surface, revealing unhealed aspects within both of you. If you and this person are both living authentically and committed to doing the inner work needed to address and grow from patterns as they arise, this connection has the potential to be truly beautiful. However, if either of you is not ready to take responsibility and face these challenges, it could lead to difficulties. This is why it has been important for both of you to experience significant soul growth. By reaching a higher level of awareness and healing, you're better prepared to handle the spiritual intensity of this connection, avoiding the pitfalls of destruction and triggering that might have occurred if you had connected before being fully awakened or healed. This connection feels incredibly intense and unique, almost carrying that twin flame energy, though it might not resonate with everyone. I also saw the number 717, which aligns beautifully with the victory card. When you and this person either meet or reconnect, you're likely to experience the positive, transformative side of this dynamic. The way you interact, with deep, engaging conversations and a shared exploration of spiritual topics, shows a powerful synergy. Even if you're quite different in some ways, it's precisely those differences that make your connection so complementary. The energy here is truly powerful and impactful. We've got the Magician and the Mirror reversed here, which is my top card for twin flame energy. Seeing it reversed suggests you're on the brink of finding balance in this connection. It might not be completely aligned just yet, but a significant shift is about to happen, bringing more harmony into the physical world. As you tune into this reading, with 3 cards featuring feminine imagery, it feels like you connect more with the divine feminine energy. Meanwhile, the person we're talking about is likely aligned with the divine masculine energy. Remember, these labels are just guides. We all embody both divine feminine and masculine energies internally. But for many of you tuning in, it seems you resonate strongly with the divine feminine. With the woman holding a heart card, it looks like you've reclaimed your romantic power, either in your overall love life or from a specific person or situation. This might tie back to what we discussed in the last reading, so if that's still resonating with you, it might be worth revisiting for additional insights. You're holding your heart close, not out of overguarding, but because you're deeply protected in matters of love. So much so that some of you might find it amusing, as it seems that your strong protection has made it challenging to attract lasting, balanced, and consistent love. It's like the door to romance has felt stuck or partially closed. This is actually a sign of your divine protection, ensuring you're shielded as you navigate your love life. I'm seeing the World card again, highlighting your expansion. It's almost as if your guides have intentionally created some obstacles in your love life to keep you focused on your broader soul growth. If you'd settled into a relationship too soon, it might have anchored you into a lower vibrational timeline, while you're meant to keep moving through higher and higher vibrational realities. Long-term relationships, while beautiful, can sometimes trap us in a specific reality. Your soul has been resisting being tied down romantically because you're constantly growing and evolving. You might even feel like you're a different person from one day to the next, with your identity, environment, and relationships in constant flux. This rapid change is a sign of how quickly you're shifting through higher vibrational timelines. Now, regarding the masculine energy coming in, this person seems capable of matching your spiritual growth. It feels like this is what you've been waiting for, someone who can keep up with you on a deep spiritual level. So, we have the Hostilities card and the Goddess of the Moon showing up here. Let's dive into this. It seems like divine feminine. You've been the center of a lot of attention lately, especially in romantic matters. Many people might have been vying for your attention and trying to pull you into their lives. You've been radiating an open-hearted, magnetic energy which has attracted various suitors. But despite this magnetic pull, it feels like that door to a long-term, stable romantic connection has been a bit stuck or closed. Even if some romantic interests initially seemed exciting, they might have fizzled out over time. Or, if you've had a long-term interest, it may feel like it's been stalled. This is happening because you are divinely protected in love. It's like the universe is ensuring that only the most aligned connections can enter your life, keeping you from settling into anything that doesn't truly match your elevated vibration. With the goddess of the moon reversed, it seems like people are drawn to your energy and attention, almost as if they're trying to latch onto you for their own sense of fulfillment or spiritual connection. While not everyone is doing this with conscious intent, many are attracted to your vibrant energy like moths to a flame. You have this incredible light and power around you, which naturally uplifts those who come into your orbit. However, if these individuals aren't aware of their own patterns or aren't consciously working on themselves, they may not be able to offer you the same upliftment in return. It's a bit like they're drawing from your energy without providing balanced support back. With the Three of Cups reversed, it seems you've been drawing some attention that might feel negative or challenging. This isn't necessarily about direct hostility, but rather subconscious reactions from people who might be triggered by your vibrant energy and open heart. The Wheel of Fortune upright, along with the number 1010, suggests that your confidence and the glow you radiate can stir up insecurities in others. Some people may react negatively because they're struggling with their own self-doubt and question why you feel so empowered. However, your confidence is actually meant to inspire them to embrace their own self-worth and inner strength. Lately, you've developed a remarkable knack for seeing right through people. This is a special gift that often comes with reaching new levels in your own healing journey. As you transcend old limitations and beliefs, your intuition sharpens, allowing you to easily recognize when others are struggling with the same issues you've already moved beyond. This heightened insight is a natural result of your personal growth. When you focus on expanding yourself energetically from within, you not only clear your own path, but also start unlocking new dimensions in your external reality. Keep nurturing this inner expansion. It's the key to manifesting positive changes in your life. Let's dive deeper into what's coming through. The King of Wands reversed suggests there may have been someone who was very focused on themselves, perhaps even without realizing it. This person might have felt a sense of entitlement to your energy and attention. Now, with the Five of Cups showing up, they're in a state of regret and sadness. They're grieving the loss of the connection and realizing that their own actions may have led to these changes between you. The Two of Coins reversed indicates they're feeling out of balance and unsettled without you. Meanwhile, you're in this Wheel of Fortune energy, radiating a sense of luck and magic. It's almost like they're seeing you as a beacon of positive energy while they're struggling to keep up. In this reading, you might notice a shift between different energies. It's a real-time example of how various people are energetically reaching out for your attention, each in their own way. Stay tuned, as we'll soon explore the exciting new love connection that's on its way into your life. All right, so here's what's coming through with the Four of Wands reversed and the Two of Swords reversed. Someone who was once very indecisive or hesitant about you is now having some important truths come to light. They might be realizing, both internally and externally, that they received bad advice from others or were misled about you. This revelation is leading them to understand just how strongly they feel about you, a realization that may have been denied before. They're now feeling a strong sense of needing you in their life, almost with a touch of desperation. It seems like their previous indecision or delays might have sabotaged the connection, but their feelings are becoming clearer. As we shift to the energy of new love entering your life, this could either be a transformed version of someone from your past or a completely new person. Given the various energies vying for your attention, I'll give the deck a thorough shuffle to focus specifically on the new love coming your way. So, what's the scoop on this new love connection for the divine feminine? It's someone who's been feeling incredibly restless about you. Whether it's their higher self that's eager to meet you, or if you've crossed paths before, they're losing sleep over how to connect or reconnect with you. This person feels like you're their only true option for love, and it might sound dramatic, but they're seriously focused on you. They're feeling very exclusive and committed, with no other possibilities in sight. This new person might have recently let go of other romantic interests because they're incredibly focused on you. You bring them a deep sense of peace, especially with the storm warning reversed. They've likely faced their share of struggles or dark times, but with the temple path upright, they see a future where you both align with your true selves. I even got a vision of someone buying land or a home, something that suggests they're serious about building a life with you. This is a stark contrast to any previous hesitancy or self-sabotage. This person, or the transformed version of them, is absolutely certain about what they want, and that's you. With the third eye chakra reversed, it seems this person struggled with accessing their intuition in the past, feeling like they were drifting through life without a clear sense of direction. But once they connect with you, whether you've already met or will in the future, their intuition will have a clear and unshakable certainty about their feelings for you. I pulled 3 traditional tarot cards for additional insight, and the first card is the Hermit. This suggests that both you and this person share a hermit-like energy. Despite having potential connections with many people, you both tend to embrace a more solitary and selective approach to relationships. This person, in particular, might come across as guarded or even cold to others, but underneath that tough exterior lies a deeply caring and soft-hearted individual. Their appearance or initial interactions might seem harsh, but it's just a facade hiding their true, generous nature. It looks like you and this person have opposite ways of interacting with others. While you naturally radiate warmth and light that draws people in, this person often comes across as harsh or aloof, even though they're actually quite caring at their core. Despite these differences, you both share a similar lone wolf energy at the heart of your personalities. The second card I pulled is the Six of Pentacles reversed. This indicates that you've likely felt drained by situations where you were giving more than you were receiving. You might have experienced people around you taking from you, emotionally or otherwise, perhaps without even realizing it. Your generous nature seems to have been either taken advantage of or not fully appreciated in the past. I'm about to pull another card to dive deeper into this person's true intentions towards you. The word refreshing comes to mind. There's something genuinely refreshing about how this person enters your life compared to others who may have taken from you without giving back. This person seems determined to add value to your life rather than take from it. An awakened masculine energy is all about balance and reciprocity. This person might even have kept their distance in the past, whether because you haven't met yet or due to a previous separation, because they felt they didn't have anything of equal value to offer you. At their core, they truly want to give in a balanced and meaningful way, and that's exactly how they feel towards you. Let's pull another card to explore the present and future of this connection. The star card is all about spirituality, and it's clear this person recognizes the deep spiritual nature of your connection. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, which represents divine timing, almost like fate is guiding your paths to cross or reconnect at the perfect moment. I'm also hearing that this person might have had dreams about you, especially during times of loneliness. If you haven't met yet, your essence or spirit could have appeared in their dreams as a guiding light during their darker moments. It's like your presence has been a beacon of hope for them, much like the lantern the hermit carries in their journey. Wow, these messages about this connection are incredibly deep and spiritual. I'm sure this will come up again in future readings, so definitely let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. If you're looking for more details about this person later on, it does seem like there's a complex dynamic here. Interestingly, we pulled the same Rumi card as last time, the Sacred Convergence, except this time it's upright. It seems like someone is very much ready for union or reconnection with you. I'm drawn to a passage from the guidebook. Roaming about town, the master was holding a light, just like that lantern we talked about, saying, "I am weary of the demons and the beasts. A human is what I am longing for. The human cannot be found. We have searched. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. The mind of the finest rubies is what I am longing for. One hand holding a cup of wine, the other the curls of the beloved. A dance like this in the middle of the circle is what I am longing for." Rumi's words echo a deep longing for connection. Oh, how I have yearned for you, my own. Look no further, for the family beyond family, the relationship that transcends all others, the great love that reveals all other loves as mere reflections of one true love is here for you now. It is I who have sought you through the stirrings of your heart, hidden beneath every secret yearning for something more, something profound, something all-encompassing. I have been there. Now, I reveal myself, so you can be filled with the same passion I hold for you, where your mind dissolves into the overwhelming intensity of love, and you are immersed in an ocean of endless bliss. As for one final card for the beautiful souls here, I'm hearing, hold your ground. This is a reminder that staying focused on self-love and personal growth is the right path. Even if it feels like this person is pulling at your energy or trying to get you to reach out, your decision to remain centered in yourself will ultimately draw them back to you. We've pulled the Sacred Convergence card. Here's a bit from the guidebook. Sacred Convergence signifies a coming together of souls aligned with a greater purpose, both personal and universal. This union serves a common cause, even if its purpose isn't immediately clear in everyday life. I also heard, get out of the way. This might sound a bit quirky, but it feels like a significant soulmate or twin flame is trying to enter or re-enter your life. They might be interrupting the flow of this reading to say, clear the path, especially if there's someone from your past who wasn't valuing you as you deserve. This could be a sign that this person is being divinely removed to make space for a more profound connection or union to come into your life. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.